First couple of hours returning home after my 6 weeks vacation to my fish stock. Stay tuned. Hi everybody, welcome again to another episode of Fish Keeping Jamaica. Welcome to my channel. Okay, so 6 weeks ago I left Jamaica for a vacation in the States. I left a few tilapia babies here, and roughly probably about nearly 300. Right, this is what I came home to. Right, that was right after the hurricane, guys. So I lost a couple. Right, I had asked someone to feed them, but not being here to change water to do the normal things that I do. This is what I came home to, right? And they had aeration. Alright, guys. This is another pond. I left probably about 3 dozen, 4 dozen in it, and I came home to probably less than 2 dozen. Well, wow. As I said, it's the first couple of hours, so I'm not 100% sure as to what's going on. But it had aeration for the most part. It was set up so as to offer them some amount of oxygen, because I know that the water wasn't going to be changed for a bit. Right, this is where I placed my mosquito fish for the time being. Right, and I placed other fish, smaller fish, within these spaces. This is convict cichlid. Everything all messed up, guys. Yeah. Right. And these are. I placed a tilapia with some larger convict cichlids, and as you can see, some of the tilapias are actually growing large. All of this is in a mess, guys, as I shared with you that I was away for a bit. These are some more additional convict cichlids. I had divided the container in two, placed some in one section and some in one section. This had a cover in it with a few holes, so you don't see that amount of green water, but you still have the mess at the bottom, right? Okay, let's go to my larger ponds to see what happened 6 weeks I'm not here. So when I came home, that some of the time you don't catch everything on video, because you just have to spring into action. So a couple of videos ago I shared with you that I did some sharing of filtration between the two spaces, right? I did it with these two ponds, which is my broodstock and one of my grow out, right? Okay, and I did it between these two. I had roughly about 3 dozen tilapia in this space, and another 3 dozen tilapia in this space. Now, as you notice, I have actually cut the pipe between the two, and both are running independently of each other. While I was on vacation, I had to buy some stuff, so as to get my thing up and running. So I purchased a pump. You'll see all about that in subsequent videos, right? Okay, so when I came home, some of the ponds, by the way, guys, I have actually changed the water. So all these two waters were black and stink, right? They were a little darker than this one, right? More like this one, right? And yeah, these are my broodstock, right? And it just terrible, right? Someone I had asked to feed them, they have done their work, and I appreciate that, right? But not they not knowing much about fish keeping, um, you know, I couldn't ask them to do certain things, so I just had to muscle it out and say, boy, okay, it's a loss. All right, I suffered great loss in my tilapia stock, my goldfish, I can see that there's a lot of mess there. I'm going to be looking at some work there. I'm going to have to probably do another video to uncover that one, right? So I had done a contraption so as to independently filter each pond. Now, upon actually going by my rootstock pond, I realized, guys, that I have tons, tons of flies, guys, right, in the space. Prior to me leaving, I had actually extracted about between 3.5 to 4 dozen babies, right? 6 weeks after, guys, this is what I have, right? I would estimate probably about 10 dozen, but I won't be 100% sure until I've actually completed my necessary water change. Now, I had the intention of selling some of my fish, because persons have been asking some fingerlings, right? But within the 6 weeks in which I was out, they actually grew a lot, right? And the larger ones that were like I was able to eat, consume, they died during COVID. Sorry, during COVID, during Hurricane Beryl, because of power outage for extended period of time. So oxygenation messed up, and there was nothing I could do about it. I could not catch them and cook them and consume them because one, there was no refrigeration, and because light was out, and two, I was heading off the island right after Hurricane Beryl, right? So I had just had to suffer all of that loss. These are some of the fries, guys. This is just like a teaspoon out of a, a large mug, right? I am right now in the process of doing massive water change and transfer. So I am going to be moving uh, all of these in these two spaces over here, right? And I'm going to be cleaning out this. So I'm going to be having one entire tub with a lot of fries in it, and hopefully in the next 6 weeks again, I'll be able to sell some fingerlings. I had promised some persons that when I return home, I would have actually look about getting them, possible, some tilapia fries, but that's not possible based on how the system is at right now. It's like a starting all over, right? But guys, things are looking up. My broodstock is working. My fish is growing. I have actually introduced some new filtration mechanism so as to get my water continuously being fresh, and I think that it is working. And yeah, I have actually emptied this. It was a lot of work. Empty this underground. I still have some media underground, right? And wash out all the muck and the mess that was settled underneath the bottom. The same here. Um, so therefore, the filtration media is free of mess. But I also realized that as a result of the hurricane and heavy rains that we have received, what had happened is that a lot of the mess was actually washed from the tub up at the top back into the system, because I was living, I did not plant any fruit, um, any lettuce or anything at all, because they need care. You have caterpillars and you have other insects which should have actually benefit from it, and I don't want that. So therefore, I opted to just run it as a normal filter until I return, and then I will do some planting. So I am in the process of cleaning, guys. Yeah, I lost roughly about 50% of my tilapia stock, but I think hope still exists because I'm seeing a good amount right now, right? Yeah, and they should be okay. It's a little bit technical sharing with you that I'm going on vacation and placing it on YouTube. I think that is very dangerous. Um, I have an open space at the back of my yard, and for security reasons. I shared that with you in a video before. I opted not to share until I return. Right now I've returned, and you know, I am free to share because I'm here. Right, I kept close monitor of my yard, with cameras, of course, so I could see what's happening in my yard 24/7, and around the back was well lit, so I had no issues as far as um, seeing what's happening, right? Whether it be night or during the day. It was an experience, guys, and I have a lot of videos, right, which actually share with you some of my experiences as far as fish keeping is concerned. Thank you very much for support. I have garnered several several subscribers during my last couple of months, and I really appreciate it. I'm preparing for school now, and it's a task. I mean, like, as I just drop off of the airplane and come to my yard, um, the first thing, even in my clothes, as first thing I was like with the fish, and my wife was saying that you know you I know what you're gonna do the first thing. I know the first thing you're gonna do when you actually land, and that's go around the fish space, which is true. I lost a lot of fish, but I'm still encouraged because persons have been encouraging me, and I have been at this space before. I thank you all, guys, for your encouragement. I know that some persons want more um, cichlid videos. I have cichlid videos. I have videos. You realize that throughout the summer, although I wasn't here, I still posted videos of my entire, what I'm doing. The thing is, I have a lot of videos, and I probably might um, run in some of them before the ones that's supposed to be run, because as things do happen, I do a video, but it's not at the same time that I release them. So as a result of that, what you find is that certain things look like it's out of date, but it's not really. It's just scheduling, right? And I can't be posting videos every single day or every hour, right? Just as how I record them. So yeah, that's my experience right now. You see the videos. I have a lot of things in which I've recorded in the past 4 months. I know that most of them you will enjoy. Thank you very much for stopping by, guys. Peace out. Catch you next time. Bye bye.